Zodiac. This is a forbidden topic, more so in Christianity, but they do not know that the Bible is all about the zodiac. And if you say that it's forbidden by who? Because God does not forbid it. Let's start from the book of Job. The book of Job, when Job talks with the three wise men when he was sick, the three wise men from the east and the other young man, Elihu, you'll hear these people mentioning the greatness of God. And when they mention it, they use the stars as God's power. They talk of God's binding the chains actually, that's God. That's God boasting about his power when he was talking to Job. He asked Job, can you bind the sweet influences of Pleiades? Or can you take Arcturus and his son to the seasons? He talks of the bear. He talks of the Orion. That's God. But even if you go, if you read it and you hear those wise men talking about the zodiac signs, the book of Amos claims that it's God who created Orion and the Pleiades. Those are the zodiac signs. So when you forbid this topic, when they claim that this topic is forbidden, it is not that God forbids it. It is man who forbids it, because the man who forbade it did not want you to know that God is just above us. So let me dive deep. Because I love diving deep. I hate when things are on the surface, because that's how they blind you. So let me take you to the book of Enoch, the ninth heaven. From the seventh heaven going up, when Enoch reached the seventh heaven, he could see the throne of God from afar, because the throne of God is in the 10th heaven. 10 is the complete number. 10 commandments, God spoke 10 times in his creation in the book of Genesis. So 10 is the number of completion. He spoke 10 times, and God said. If you read it, you realize that he spoke 10 times. Then he gave us 10 commandments. So his power dwells in the 10th heaven. And you can see the 10th heaven from the 7th heaven. But before you reach the 10th heaven, you will pass the 8th heaven and the 9th heaven. So this is the mystery of the 9th heaven. The 9th heaven has the 12 zodiac signs, the 12 sign of the Godhead, the zodiac. There are 12 like the months of the year. There are 12 like the disciples of Jesus. There are 12 like the sons of Jacob, who forms the tribe of Israel. There are 12 like the messengers that Jesus sent out to go preach to the people. If you read the gospel of Jesus Christ, you realize that he sent 12 deacons, 12 prophets, 12 making up to the 72 disciples that he sent. So the zodiac, my friends, the zodiacs are above us in the sky. If you observe the night sky and study astronomy and astrology, you realize that they are the 12 signs happier in the sky. They are the 12 division of the night sky, or even the day sky, because they are there during the night and during the day. So what is it about the 12 zodiac signs? The 12 zodiac signs are the 12 angels that ministers in front of the throne of God. Just like they form a cycle in the sky, that is how they form a circle around the throne of God. So the throne of God is just up here. People have been looking for where God is. So I want to tell you today that God is just above us. There's a book in the Bible that claims that God walks in the vault of heaven and nothing is hidden from him. The vault of heaven is above the zodiac, so God is just above us. Jesus said that he came from the Father. He came up, he came from heaven. He is from heaven, he is from above, and we are from below. So he descended from heaven to earth. Then after he had finished his mission, which was to take the keys from hell and free Adam and his descendants from the pains of hell, he went back to heaven. So where did he go? He went on top of the 12 zodiac sign. He went to the throne of God and sat on the right side of his Father until over 2,000 years will be over. So that's where Jesus is. Jesus is about the zodiac signs. So when you see the zodiac signs moving around the sky at night and during the day, they are moving around the throne of God, praising Him. And even weird thing about the zodiac is that even the sun moves with the zodiac sign. Every month the sun is in a certain zodiac sign. It stays in that zodiac sign for 30 days and then switches to the other. So it does that 12 times. That makes a year. And then the moon also moves with the zodiac sign. The moon moves across the 12 zodiac sign in a month. In 30 days, it moves across all those 12 zodiac signs, actually in 28 and a half days. So the moon and the sun moves with the zodiac signs. The zodiac signs themselves, they move across the heaven. When they move toward this side, the sun moves with them. It forms a new seasons. When they move toward the equator, it's now the equinoxes. It rains. So these signs above the ninth heaven, they are the celestial beings. They are the stations of the celestial beings that control events that happens on earth in terms of weather, in terms of human behavior, in terms of how people get wealth. And that is why even the witches and their demons do use this zodiac sign to bewitch people down here below. How do they use them? When Lucifer fell, there were angels that fell with them. These angels, they fell out of order of the zodiac, and now they are called in science the deacons, because they are not in the line of the zodiac. They are out. They are no longer praising God, but they are on the. We call them the deacons. Each zodiac has got 3 deacons. So if you read the book of Testament of Solomon, you will hear the 36 spirits of the zodiac, the deacons, those that fell with Lucifer, that they are no longer in order of heaven, but they are other just snitching and doing malicious things. That's why they are called the 36 spirits of darkness. So that's all about the ninth heaven today, where the seat of God is, because God is above. So when Jesus went up, He went to heaven just on top of us. They are seeing everything, even right now as we talk. Nothing is hidden to them. So if your preacher is preaching to you and he makes you think that heaven is somewhere far, far beyond, that's a lie from the pits of hell. Heaven is just above us, above the blue sky, the stars, after the zodiac signs. This is where the heaven is. Everything that is above us is heaven. And they see everything that happens here. And they rule every night, every day, as the sun moves across the zodiacs, as the moon moves within the zodiac signs. Things change on earth. People are born who relate with these signs, events, everything. So, my dear brothers and sisters, beloved ones, heaven is above us, and God sits on His throne on top of this blue sky, and He sees everything. So have that knowledge with you, because you will not be taught that anywhere. Be blessed.